Hello, I'm the Bowmeister, and welcome back to Digimon Story Services. Last time, we completed another case, but we haven't turned it in yet. Why? Because we gotta make it to the Digilab, of course. During the process of the investigation, soon everyone leveled up there. Still waiting on these guys to finish leveling up, though. Alright, so Korumon's gonna go back to Kiyomon. I think 15 ABI should be plenty. Tokamon, go back to Falcomon. And Tsunamon will go to Gabumon. There we are. Just gotta be careful because we haven't gotten another memory up here for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick add here. If we get them to ultimate level, add our ABI. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. So we got 12, 14, 12. No. So we'd have to be careful. These three would all have to be at least 12. Go ahead and heal up the party here. Well, that also should have given us another. Maybe not. Alright, so let's turn this case in. Gotta turn in 800 yen, 500 CSP, and another bank expansion drive. I agree with what Detective Matayoshi said, so it's back to work for you, kiddo. Your next task awaits you. And sure enough, it does. And so, it has come to my attention that the acquisition of the Nile Corporation by Kamishiro Enterprises was illegal. Some rotten underlings did it on their own with no permission, and although this was years ago, it is categorically the wrong decision, and as such, I certainly will not let it slide. With that said, everyone who was slightly involved, from the vice presidents on down to the delivery boys, I fire them all, each and every one of them. Moving on. From here on out, I shall run the company personally as its CEO. In a complete change from the old organization, I shall now control the company directly. Decision-making will be faster, and we'll be able to provide the string of new services our customers demand. I like to start by taking the first step today. There's a very major project I've had in mind for a while now that I'd like to announce. And that is a major update to Eden, our flagship service and the cornerstone of people's lifestyles everywhere. With this new update, you'll be able to do that, and this, and maybe even those things. The details are still a secret, woohoo! But we'll be hosting an early access demo event for people to try these new Eden updates ASAP. Please join us and experience for yourself our new sincerity, along with the new possibilities offered by Eden. That's great. We got slammed. Indeed, our opponent is not to be underestimated. They really got the upper hand. We were about to launch a raid on Kamishiro on the basis of the materials you obtained for us, when there was a leak in the form of an internal announcement at Kamishiro regarding the raid. In other words, they admitted their guilt before we could pursue any charges. My superiors fell for it completely. Oh shoot. They put an end to the case by seizing the evidence we prepared and arrested a scapegoat. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot I had my layout on for the last 3+ episodes, so I apologize. We're just gonna have the YouTube layout I have for my live streams on for the videos. Whoops, my bad. It's a matter of speculation, but I suspect that it is Kishibe who ordered that announcement. This press conference must be a part of her cunning scheme as well. She probably figured that if she got it to the press first, she could avoid the apologies and explanations that would invariably come later. But to couple that with announcements of her becoming the new CEO, as well as those large new-scale Eden updates all at the same time, give her the old razzle-dazzle. It's the Kishibe show she's running, and she knows it. On the other hand, we did get evidence proving a connection between Kishibe and the demon hackers. But all the accounts associated with the demons have somehow been magically erased. It'll be tough to identify them in the real world. I see. I'm sorry, Kyo-chan. Just when we finally had Kamishiro by the tail, they got away. No need to apologize. Even if we rushed into things earlier, it probably would have all turned out the same. From Nokia, urgent at Keiki Cafe. What's up? Come see me. Great. Just when we're having a serious talk, just at least use a ringtone that doesn't suck all the dramatic tension out of the room. Oh, a call from Nokia Shiramine? Don't worry about us, just go. You know the saying, strike while the iron is hot? There's nothing we can do for right now. Waiting for her to make the first move is a valid plan on our part. Chapter 8. No stopping the Gale Girls. I don't remember. Or we could put your assistance skills to use. I swear that kid might be a godsend from your father, sent from the great hereafter. Maybe rushing into things might not be the worst idea. Just a little bit. Huh? There's no guarantee that that half-cyber form will be able to sustain itself forever, and if Kamishiro finds out whose body it is at the hospital, it won't end well, will it? Or possibly. It could be that they're leaving Yin alone on purpose, that they've known the truth for a while now. Oh boy, here we go again. Like I said! The day of reckoning has come for hackers who want to use Digimon for evil purposes. Oh Yin, you're late! Why are you always late like this? Back to what we were talking about. What do you mean by day of reckoning, exactly? Isn't it obvious? We take out the hackers and save the Digimon. Hey, isn't that a bit of high-handed? Losing to Faye earlier made it very apparent that I don't have the chops to do this on my own. That's why I'm planning on forming a Tamer group to face off against those mean old hackers. Tamer group? You've both heard of a hacker team called the Judes? The Judes, they were a hacker team that was active a little while ago, right? That's right, Areta, I should have figured you'd know your stuff. Although members of the Judes were hackers, they never did anything evil that would have bothered ordinary users or Digimon. So what are you getting at? We can form a powerful team by gathering hackers like former Jude members and other like-minded folks. We call ourselves the Rebels, and we protect Digimon and Eden from evil hackers. Well, what do you think? It's a totally great idea, right? Don't you think the name kicks butt? And Areta would be your leader, of course. There's no one else better for the job. What? Well, you're such an incredible hacker. You saved me that time I was attacking Kowloon. Oh, and you'll be a rebel too, Yin. It's okay. Don't worry, I made you the vice assistant leader, okay? There, then it's decided. Is the Rebels a good name? We could also go for the Digimon Helpers, or DH for short. No thanks. What? You won't do it? Wait, why not? How come? Oh, it's because you don't like the word leader? If that's the case, you can be the boss or the captain or El Jefe or whatever you prefer. I don't have time for your game of make-believe. Game of make-believe? I'm busy searching for the cause of that crazy sickness. You can go do what you want. Hey Yin, is this really the best time for you to be hanging out with someone like her? I need to talk to you. Come to Shinjuku later. I'll be waiting. What's up with that? This bites! Fine, he doesn't have to join us. We can do it without him, right, Yin? Yeah? Hey you're Yuko Kamishiro, right? I've heard about you from Yin. What are you doing in a place like this? Kyoko told me what was going on. She said Yin would be here. You have business with Yin? Yin is in here with the loud mouth. You have a very serious look on your face. What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. Monthly special hamburger set menu. Huge portions, thick and juicy hamburgers, extra rice free year round. You hungry? Okay then, I'll see you around. Ah, I'm so angry. What is it? What is with that hood-wearing punk? He must be thinking he's all that. Look at me, I'm such a nihilist. I'm so cool, I'm so hot. Well, whatevs. It means there's only one solution. I'll be the leader. What's that look for? You don't have to be so shocked or dubious. Yeah, and you'll help me recruit new members, yeah? Well, why that big long pause there? You don't wanna? You don't want to? Now I'm really worried about the future. Oh, no need to worry. I've got a clear goal in all this. I think Yugo from the Zaxxons will understand what I'm saying a little better. Whatever will be, will be. Where there's a will, there is a way. Let's start by trying to invite Yugo. Oh, we gotta keep Faye completely out of it. Well, she's kind of a creeper, isn't she? She talks funny and her style's a bit, she's definitely a pervert with a capital P. Pervert? What? Are you a friend of Yin's? It seems you're in the middle of something. I'll come back some other time. Oh no, we're not in the middle of anything. We're certainly not talking about perverts. Huh? Whoa, wait up. Aren't you Yuko Kamishiro from Kamishiro Enterprises? Yes. Well, she really is your friend, Yin. Well, I wouldn't go that far. So hey, does that mean we're your friends too? What? I mean, right? The friend of a friend is a friend. That's been the way of things since have been since like forever. Yes, well, I'm Nokia Shiramine. Call me Nokia or Akino if you like. That was my nickname back in elementary school. Can I call you Yuko? Oh, or Yuko-ren would be totally adorbs. I'll be back later. Sure thing, Yuko, later. But the funny thing about you is you've got some pretty well-developed relationships considering how poorly developed your character is. Is that a shot? Anyway, let's go to Kowloon and found Yugo. What? You're gonna report in at the agency? Roger that. Let's meet in Kowloon then. Same place as before. Hurry up! Well, that was fast. Are you done with your business with your friend? The rebels, the friend of a friend is a friend. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you seem the type to be easily embroiled in trouble. What happened to Detective Makiyoshi? He just went home a few minutes ago. We're going to wait for Kamishiro to make the next move. For now, you have some free time. Helping your friends might be a good use of your time right now. You never know how the wheels of fate will turn. After all, as they say, one good turn deserves another. Huh? One good turn deserves another? You're saying I'm using the proper wrong? If that's what you think, go look at the correct meaning. Oh boy. Alright. So, asking about music. What's with Nokia and those rebels? They just do whatever the damn well please. Come to the Shinjuku later. I have something we need to talk about. See you then. I didn't have anything important to talk about. Don't worry about it. Shouldn't have tried. Man, I shouldn't have tried relying on Arata these days. What a blockhead. Let's gavel up the rebel members in Galactic Park. Be there every square. Let me know if you have trouble investigating. I'll help where I can. Well, thank you, Matayoshi. I appreciate it. Excuse me. I guess my best course of action is I'm going to start in Shinjuku. And hopefully that if I do the thing in Shinjuku, it won't lock me out in Eden. Actually, you know what? That actually seems like a great place to stop. We'll start right here in front of the next part in Shinjuku. A lot of story, whole lot of nothing else. But, you know, we at least got some progress made. You know, we started a new chapter. But until next time, I will figure out where I need to go from here. And until then, I'm the Ballmeister, and as always, I have been obediently yours.